Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet another. And before we get started in today's video, I just want to remind y'all I am doing a Bread 4 giveaway. I'm giving away 2 brand new dead stock pairs of Bread 4s. I'm picking the winners on Wednesday this week on Instagram. So if you're not following me on IG, the post is up there. I will link it down below. If I can bless anybody with a free pair, I will. So like I said, the Instagram giveaway is down below in the description between me and Chance Sports. Listen, get you a pair of free 99 Bread 4s. Anyways though, back to the video. Listen, the Something in the Water vlog is dropping tomorrow. Make sure y'all get ready for that. It's a lot that went on. I got a lot of the exclusive merch. It's just a lot to show y'all. But listen, the weekend is over now. It is Monday, and it's time to get into this week's Heat or Hype, where we talk about the latest sneaker releases or sneaker rumors or anything else that was going on in the sneaker or streetwear world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that basura. I did not want to expose y'all to it. Now this week we have an update on a very interesting shoe, which could be the most basura or the most unique sneaker you've ever seen, depending on the type of person you are. Now we're gonna get into that in a little bit, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, bruh. This week's Heat or Hype. Now to go ahead and start this joint off, we had 4 big, I guess you would say, releases of this weekend, coming from Nike and JB, as well as Adidas and Yeezy. Now the first one is the Salt Yeezy 700. You guys know I copped the shoe. I did a review and then I let mine go for under retail, so I wasn't really the biggest fan of that colorway. Although I thought it was better than the Salt 700, I really didn't need it. I let them go. And then next up we had the Air Jordan 13 cap and gown, of course all over black suede, patent leather, and that weird kind of, not exactly gamma blue translucent bottom, but the weird blue translucent bottom, the same bottom that you got on the Air Jordan 11. These dropped, and I don't know if they're sitting around. I didn't check for them. I didn't care about these at all. Listen, I had to spend money on my Something in the Water tickets, and after that, yeah, as far as copping shoes this weekend, nah, I didn't cop none. And the cap and gown joints definitely wasn't getting me out of the bed. So the Jordan 13 cap and gowns, another pass for me. And then we had the Fear of God and Nike releases for this weekend. Now first off, the moccasin, y'all already know that shoe to me is not good. It's not a good sneaker in my opinion. So that was a easy pass. Now the other one, the Nike Air Fear of God Raid, or whatever you want to call it, the Air Raid inspired Fear of God sneaker. This one, I hated on them pretty heavy at first, but with the right pants and different things, with the right fit, they can definitely work. I did not go out for this shoe. Once again, Something in the Water was the main priority this weekend, but it seems that the resale price isn't too crazy, and if I really wanted to get that shoe, I probably could have gone out and gotten it. Now I got close to getting a shoe for free this weekend. I stood outside in the rain for it, but once again, this Something in the Water vlog will explain that. So out of the 4 big releases, out of the 13s, the Fear of God Air Raid joints, the Fear of God Mocs, and the Yeezys, I copped the Yeezys and let them go. So nothing this weekend was really that major for me to grab. Now we also had the Ambush Nike Air Max 180. This is another sneaker that I was really pulling for. It was different, it was unique. The whole way it looked, it was just kind of a crazy, futuristic, sheathy, zipper, just a crazy futuristic looking sneaker. And in the end, when everything was said and done, I think on Small Feet Gang for the women, which it seems that was primarily made for, it was fine. Even the clothing that came with it for the women out there was dope. But the shoe itself, I even though I don't think it's horrible, I can just imagine putting this shoe on my foot. I feel like I would be looking mad crazy out here. And I don't like them as much as I used to like them. I don't know, they just alright. They alright. The clothes though, for the women out there, they were dope. Now I know some of these colorways we may have talked about already, and if I did, I don't know why I missed out on this colorway, but I'm talking about the Nike Air Presto React, or Nike React Presto, because there is no air, it's just a React Presto. You guys know I was pretty excited for this shoe until I seen the colorways that were dropping, and the colorways to me were just lackluster. Like most of these that you guys see on the screen right now, this 6 right here, I'm not really a big fan of. I guess my favorites would be the ones on kind of like the top right, which would be the gray and vault colorway, the somewhat aqua colorway, and I don't even see that red and sail black colorway anywhere, unless it's, I mean, I'm looking, the picture's kind of far away from me. I know it's right here for you, but it's a little far away from me. I'm not really seeing anything else other than the gray vault and the aqua type colorway. Other than that, colorway looking kind of weak. The shoe itself, I don't think it's gonna be bad, but I just feel like there needs to be some better colorways. Okay, so next up we got some more rumor news, and the rumor is that Supreme is going to be doing another Jordan collab, and this time it's going to be on the Air Jordan 14, and there will be 2 different colorways. Now that is it. That is all the information we have. So all there is to talk about is, yes, there may or may not be a Supreme Air Jordan 14 in the works coming out later this year. I still have my Supreme Air Jordan 5s, and yes, I have almost sold those a few times, but I don't know, I'm holding on to them for right now. Now, there was also a big restock on the sneakers app. It was called the Jordan Reserve. Now, me personally, I even missed out on this restock, and I believe it happened, I believe Monday or Tuesday of last week, right after I dropped the last Heater Hype. But in this Jordan Reserve restock on the app, they restocked the Concord 11s. They restocked for the first time. I'm pretty sure we'll see that happen a couple times this year. They also restocked the Infrared Air Jordan 6, and as well as a few different pairs of the Air Jordan 1, the Neutral Gray, the Couture, the Rookie of the Year, as well as, I mean, my favorite, the Turbo Greens, which if you still don't own a pair of Turbo Greens, what are you doing? So if you missed out, yes, there was a restock earlier in the week. Don't be sad because I missed it as well. I was a couple hours late to the party. But if you're waiting for a Concord 11 restock, I feel like we'll see at least one more Concord 11 restock sometime this year. Last week we also got a few more pairs of the Coldwall Nike Zoom Vomero and what they call a Redux colorway. Now it's kind of like a dyed white colorway of the Coldwall sneaker, and you guys can see them right here. So it's basically just an all over red dyed pair of the Coldwall Vomero. I don't own any Coldwall Vomeros, but if I do get one, it might have to be the all white pair. Something about the big ass box in the back that reminds me of that old Puma sneaker. It's just a little bit different. It's that weird shit once again, and you guys know I like the weird shit, and this shoe kind of falls in that category of some weird shit going on. And I've been messing with a Coldwall for a couple months now. I just haven't copped a lot of their stuff, but I've been paying attention. And you know, I don't hate on the Vomero at all. It's not for everybody, but it might be just for me. Now this next pair of sneakers most likely will never see the light of day as far as a GR release goes, but it's a Nike LeBron 15 and a net Yeezy 1 colorway. Out of the Yeezy ones, my 2 favorites aren't even really the blinks. I really like the nets and the Zen Gray, but the net pair was the other pair that I haven't gotten yet. I was able to lock down a Zen Gray, but I still don't own a net pair of Air Yeezy 1s. One day I definitely want to have that sneaker. And the color blocking, I mean, even on this LeBron 15 looks really dope. So yeah, just an exclusive pair, probably only for LeBron, that we'll never ever get, but hey, at least we can look at them on the blogs. Blam, it exists. Will we ever get it? Probably not. Now, over the last couple years, we have seen some of the craziness that goes on for trophy room releases, and now we have 2 more colorways that just popped up, and I believe these are via PJ Tucker. Of course, who else would it be other than PJ Tucker? If it's not, I mean, I see the gym locker floor from the NBA with some crazy ass sneakers. I just assume it's PJ Tucker. I don't know. But there are 2 colorways. Now, the All Over University Red is supposed to be a friends and family pair, and the Ice Blue pair is what we are assuming that is going to actually be dropping. Now, Trophy Room is actually moving from down in Florida. I don't know where they're moving to, but I'm assuming once they move to that new place, wherever that may be, whether it be Chicago, New York, Philly, it is not coming to the beach. Virginia Beach, probably not. Nah. LA, wherever the case it goes, Houston, Dallas, I don't know. Wherever it ends up though, that Ice Blue pair may be like the grand opening shoot for that new store. But for right now, we just have these photos and we know that they're trophy room sneakers. That's about it. Now, let's go ahead and get to what some people are gonna call the basura of the week. And some people might say it's the worst sneaker of 2019. Now, for me, it's hard, because it is that weird shit, and the shoe we're talking about is the Tom Sachs and Nike Mars Yard overshoe. The moon boots. The Nike Moon Boots, that's what we're talking about. Now the thing with this particular sneaker is that underneath the overshoe is actually the original Mars Yard sneaker. Now it does have the blue sole. The straps are still going to be attached to it somewhat, but if you were able to get this sneaker and you don't like how that looks, you can literally just cut off all the BS on the top and be left with a different looking Mars Yard sneaker, which honestly, that's what I would probably do. Am I gonna hit on Nike sneakers on this shoe? No, I don't like the overshoe. I don't like all the extras on the top. I understand the concept. I get where they're going for, and I know that's why the stuff is on the top. Now, the reason I'm bringing these back up is because these are supposed to be dropping next month in May. So for anyone that was waiting to grab a pair or looking for any more info, next month, good luck. It's almost your time to try on that sneakers app. Next up, we actually have an overseas collab that only released in Japan over the weekend, and that is from Neighborhood and Adidas on an Ultra Boost. Now, I'm not gonna even front, bro. When I literally just now, when I clicked over to the tab because I forgot that these existed, I looked at them and was just like, all right, like this is the Ultra Boost collab. It's an Ultra Boost with probably the Neighborhood logo somewhere on it, and it has like 3 lightning bolts or 3 like stripes down the front. This is a Ultra Boost collab in 2019. Kind of seems lazy to me, but at the same time, I'm going to be hypocritical because I somewhat want the Human Made pair, which is a white solar hue, just with the big Human Made logo on the toe. But at the end of the day, I'm not in the design studio. I'm not designing the sneakers, and they could probably care less what I gotta say about them. So there you go, Neighborhood and Adidas Ultra Boost. Yeah, they're Ultra Boost with 3 stripes on the toe. There you go. Now we had another Air Jordan 1 appear this week, and this is the dynamic yellow Air Jordan 1, which honestly looks like, I mean, the homie Ray Polanco, it literally looks like what he did where he just took the swoosh off of the Sports Illustrated Air Jordan 1. These look very, very familiar to that. Instead of them taking out the actual threads though, they left the threads in the side so you can kind of see where the Nike swoosh was at. I don't think that these are trash or basura, but I don't think that they're fire either. So for me, it's kind of like, I feel like I just seen this sneaker with the Sports Illustrated Air Jordan 1, but this one just has that yellow swoosh on the inside. So, and we're about to get the black and white pair for the women. So I feel like there's 3 sneakers that just released that are exactly the same. Dynamic yellow, this black and white one for the women out there, and then you also have the Sports Illustrated, which you cut the swoosh off and pretty similar to these ones. Now this is just an update from last week. We talked about the Glow Yeezy 350 V2. The official release date on that sneaker is now May 25th. So if you wanted your Glow Yeezys, May 25th will be your day. Like I said, that was just an update. And the last story I want to talk about, which is probably one of the best, if not the best sneakers on this week's story list, is the Sacai and Nike Waffle LDV. Now this time it's coming in an all over grayscale and kind of white colorway. And honestly, the way things are shaping up right now, the more I see this shoe on feet and in pictures, I've been digging them since I ever seen them the first time, like online. But with more photos on feet, I know the homie Foamer posted a video about them as well. That sneaker may land on a lot of best of 2019 lists just from some of the buzz that I've been seeing, some of the Instagram photos that I've been seeing. It's an all-around dope sneaker. I don't like the blazer as much as I like the waffle, so best believe any Sacai waffle that I can cop for retail will be copped. But that is it. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.c, by the way. Here, there, blah blah. Of course, I have no shoes. My nerds that I wore one day for something water right here. So Bullet RC, and I'll see you on the next one. Like I said, something in the water vlog tomorrow. Tune in. It's gonna drop around 10 to 10:30 as usual. Slight nerd flex. If you're not following me on IG, Bread 4 giveaway is going on as well. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.
Niggas out here all like some Adidas.